Well, I don't think later start is very playable anymore. This is probably okay, though. Takes 20 seconds to kill. I don't know. I'm not sure how fast that thing kills you. The drops aren't even necessarily better than this fight. These sell for more gold. Unless you get exactly the Poison Fang.
Was that even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
It's 4 DPS to kill Viper. So what's the time on that end up being? Because DPS isn't the most useful. Because you need to apply all of that DPS before the poison kills you. So you gotta kill in 18.75 seconds. You would not have done that. Because we leave them on 4 life after 3 swings.
Well, howdy, hero. Warms my rusty circuits to see that find a home.
Proboscis? Shit.
Hooey! Now that's a bargain.
Another empty chest, waiting to be filled.
Every takes 23 seconds to kill you. Oh, okay. I'm not sure how I mathed that wrong then.
Being an elder is just one perspective. Youth has its own wisdom.
Damage, please.
There are greater trainers than me. I'm just getting you ready for them.
Okay.
We're out to dethrone a
Might still be
king,
good enough.
not to squabble with nobodies.
I should warn you, I'm not like other Jabonians.
You've got the same amount of life. They don't have regen. Looks fine. I think. It is silver weights. Okay.
I'll admit, that was impressive.
Oh, right, the level up rewards give XP now. They leveled, they win? If they leveled, they probably don't have that board.
You remind me of my first voyage around the globe. Unbearably slow.
I would really like it if they... I'm pretty sure they sped up how quickly the characters start yelling at you for playing slow. I kind of wish they went back on that. They make fun of me way too much. I don't appreciate it. Proboscis? Yeah, it used to, I'm almost certain that it used to take longer for them to yell at you. Turned off voice lines? I don't want to do that.
It's over
No.
already. We
I can't believe
barely
I'm sad about
started
getting Insect Wing now.
Place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Crazy.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you?
I like New Proboscis better. New Proboscis is a blight on the game, but it's one of the strongest items in the game. It's a full pivot. I've got enough gold that I can hold it.
Free ride home, but people thought it was weird. If it's not right for you, bring it back. I want you to be happy.
I never want to waste my upgrades on the syrup this patch.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff. So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving.
I don't want to buy this at bronze. Well,
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
so golden and bronze pearl by day 5. Oh my. My board does not have damage. Even if it high rolls crits, there's no flat.
Send me your huge items. Price? Don't care.
Silver incendiary rounds. So this never goes infinite. Probably just bad. Didn't buy the bolas. You can keep this around, I guess.
Now sell me something. Something huge.
Any good fights lately? Oh, I do miss it.
I try Force Field Vanessa. I have not played Force Field Vanessa in a very long time. Man. It does good damage. You only get one shot out of it for now. No, I can Powder Flask it.
Use it well. Make me proud.
Heed your thought. I blame.
Purple Shell, Astrolabe on Shield Cordially. Was disgusting as you think.
We fight again.
Yeah, I have yet to put a Turtle Shell on my board. Every time it's offered, I'm either in a different comp, or it's like a silver item on day 12.
Waiting to be filled.
Well, I don't have an upgrade target, unless I want to upgrade this Vanessa's Amulet. Or the Star Chart. I think I'd honestly rather just look at bronze skills. Not getting the flat damage skill for Cutlass is such a disaster.
Some folks a lot older than
You're
we
killing me.
have
You're
learned
actually
about
killing me.
this.
Or just upgrade the barrel. We're so far from putting the barrel in play. I don't know. If I still had a bunch of gold, maybe. Maybe you're supposed to just hard force barrel from the spot, because nothing else we're doing is going to be playable in a couple days, but I don't know.
You've learned all you can from me. See Argenta.
I feel like we need to find so much more stuff before barrel becomes useful.
Nothing tiny, nothing huge. All about moderation. Oh, delivery's free. I like the exercise.
Scales off the powder flask, I guess.
Oh, I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
First the flame, then
Huge.
steel. You fight like a
Please,
dervish.
please, please, please.
Honor.
Oh no, it's already silver. It can't even be that. Ugh. Never mind. My bad. It didn't feel like a silver item. Forgot it wasn't bronze.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms.
Somehow a tie. Somehow a tie. Star Chart on Musket. Yeah, CDR and the more relevant item. Or no, I can't because I guess I can switch the sides here. I don't know. The crit chance matters more on the claws, but it's only 10% crit. Maybe half a second of cooldown on the musket matters more overall.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Is friend better for barrel than claw? It's an 8-second cooldown. I don't think so. I think I'd rather just have the damage. I don't think building around lifting is playable. Here's the Oceanic Rush that maybe opens up options. What am I trying to hit here? Vanessa Silvers. Wow, these are bad. This pull is huge. Oh no. The improvised weapon restarts at silver.
I can tell you think deeply.
Actual weapons run? I don't know. I don't know how I pivot out of it from here. Tempering's good. It's just like if I'm doing something like this, I would have wanted the crow's nest by now. I'm not even sure what this lets me do. Yeah, these are just as bad. I have no aquatics, I have no slows. Like a port transition opportunity? Does it? Port's pretty hard to find.
To really self-reflect, you have to get comfortable. When you're ready, I'll send you to Oregon.
Port is decent this patch. Is it? What are you playing with it?
Another fool with too much gold.
Like, my opinion of port this patch is that it's great if you manage to high roll your energy potion, but I don't really want to put a port on my board ever. Blunderbuss is crazy with some support. Can be. Is it... Doesn't it just run into the weapon build problem? How do you get flat damage for it? I'd just be so scared of, like, the brick buddies and the barrels every time I'm playing boards like that. Board is great for weapon transitions. It depends when you're getting it. Like, I wouldn't expect to see port in any of my shops before, like, day 6. Yeah, when you use ammo burn, sure. I have 6 gold. A little more gold. I'd rather do my shopping on day 5. Better silver odds. I just don't want to get stuck with a bunch of bronzes. Ballista is cracked with any amount of crit haste. Yeah, I don't know.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Yeah, the silver seller does show up day 1. It probably not intended, but it does. Yeah, like if you get an early port, I like buying it to try to speculate, to try to find the good stuff. Like, it's worth it to fish for energy potion. Energy potion is very strong. Okay, okay. I just don't know how I feel about the ammo builds right now. The commit point feels rough. And it's a lot of high-end stuff that you have to find. Not what I'm looking for at Andy.
Everyone here is huge. It's terrifying. On behalf of the Grand
Happy to have a jellyfish lying around, I guess. Maybe we spike a gold pufferfish. Does my board even beat Tensity? It probably does. It doesn't scale at all, right? Yeah. Hey, Prey. Patch stuff out bi-weekly, like the patch review video says. I don't think the patch schedule has anything to do with it. It's not like open beta is when they stop patching. Is this Foreign Gnomes that's on screen? It's the song name currently playing in the background. The song. Yeah, it's a little quiet. I mean, yeah, I don't know. That doesn't mean very much to me. Bazaar overtunes it. Part of it is the loudness normalization on YouTube Music is just kind of bad. Some tracks just louder than others. Turn it up slightly. Oh, your game? Sure. There's people that say they can't hear the music all the time. You're not the first. Could upgrade the barrel. Could upgrade the musket. Kind of a lot of damage. It's just a temporary item. I think it's +5, right? The difference between silver and gold even matter on barrel? Yeah, not really. Barrel is the most potential. Barrel is probably staying around longer. This does a lot more right now, though. And arguably by the time barrel matters, I don't care about it being gold that bad.
For my next trick, I'll destroy you.
Yeah, I mean, 33% also just isn't that high. Like, 33% is my win rate, is lower than my win rate for Dually, and that's my lowest win rate of all the heroes.
My finest performance.
Part of that could just be more experienced players are playing Dually relative to the other characters' strengths. A lot of selection bias going on there.
I would spar with you, but this leg. Oof.
Cycle these to Og.
Teaches stillness. I prefer action.
You see, this midi fell hard. The first few days of this patch, I was doing pretty well, but it does feel hard to have a consistent edge this patch once people knew what they were doing. Or like last patch, I felt like I just jammed dually and still somewhat consistently 10 win. Here, it's like you can be high rolling on one build, and your build is rock, but you just run into paper. Run into too many papers, and your run is over. The only thing that I care about keeping around is the jellyfish.
Go ahead. Underestimate me. It makes this more fun. We're out
Scaling
to
is
defend
meta.
the king, not to squabble with nobody.
Somewhat. Like, scaling is one of the strong things you can be doing. You can also just, like, burst your opponent down before the scaling matters. There's builds that do that. Some of the infinites just go fast enough that they overpower good scaling anyway. Ugh.
Bravery without strength is a sword without a blade.
Are people saying Pig is the worst hero this patch? I know some of the people jamming for ranked are saying Pig is the worst hero. And that kind of makes sense to me. He usually doesn't have a good time trying to go for perfect wins. But if your goal is just to 10 win regardless of how many losses you have, I think Pig is fine. Like, there's a chance that he's the best hero at just getting 10 wins. He's the only hero this patch for me that I haven't lost with yet.
Cast aside your destruments. I'm so glad to share this experience today.
Hey, Gumbo.
Your aura guided me to what you need.
Thought that just to cycle the Og. I don't want to buy a bronze silencer, do I?
You are enough, friend. But I'm glad you bought this.
No, Flesh Reveal a diamond skill now, right?
I do not teach. I help you discover for yourself.
Okay, there's building crescendo.
Soon I think you will be ready for Adira's training.
Still doesn't really do anything, though. More effective cooldown reduction. Also buffs up the barrel. Lighter is better than Powder Flask. Hmm.
What's that I smell in the water?
Don't get rid of this. Trebuchet is really good. We're leveling anyway because we took the shark fight. Maybe Cannonade is good.
Is talking fast.
Game. It's easier to pivot, they say. Not if the build-arounds all show up at bronze on day 6. Roll for Cannonade. Like, this has to upgrade twice. The Silver Eels and the Bronze Crow's Nest. Eels Aug is cool. If it gives me an upgrade target. I lose all of my defense.
Whatever that is for, I hope it pleases you.
Oh, hello. I mean, welcome to my
I
business.
do see the eel. Okay, okay.
GSMM manual, page 320. Don't let feelings blind you to profit. Did you see it, Quicksilver? I made a sale.
Gunpowder on the musket in case the... I guess even if this doesn't get frozen, with good haste uptime. Small items get frozen a lot. Not so much this patch. Hey, damage jams.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Okay, we got there. We got there. I'm glad this barrel was just bronze. Chant eels with icy. Yeah, I heard that was bugged. This fight's scary. Okay, should be good. I think. Okay. the 2 ammo, I could maybe get away with it. This fight's scary now. I don't know if I can break through their shield. I'm just gonna go here. Cosmic Wind is great. Would be happy with a feather.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
We go heal on Eels. Burn on Eels lets me cut the lighter, but I think I'd rather get lifesteal. Like, I'm probably just looking to cut the musket. Burn musket loads itself. Yep. It's a bunch of damage too. Don't know if there's any small items I'm looking for. Like, even if we got a really big silencer, I wouldn't want to cut one of the proactive weapons.
My food is gonna make you unstoppable.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies. I may be young for a captain, but I've
What do
seen
you
my share
got?
of swords.
Yeah. Toxic pufferfish is not the problem here.
You fall like a boulder.
Even with Toxic, pufferfish doesn't usually do enough damage for you to want to use it as your damage carry late game. Yeah, I mean, look how slow the Toxic pufferfish killed. So we have Crescendo already. This could be damage scaling on slow. What are the Vanessa unique skills? Do any of these give damage scaling? The best defense does, kind of. How many slow skills are there?
You know we're on an important mission, right?
Oh,
Overthrowing tyrants, liberation, and such?
wait. Is that not a skill Vanessa can get? Wait. Oh, it's slow reference, not slow. It still shows up here, right? Yeah, slow and steady is what I would want. So there's 11 skills in the pool? And then how many skills are in the crit pool. A lot more. There's 20 crit skills, another 9 crit reference. I think there's some overlap here. Yeah, the only one that I'm looking for here is improvised weaponry. So I think we go here.
Your world is frantic.
Not that one.
The long time is peace.
That one.
Science, magic, all is thought churning slowly.
Not quite. Like, dock lines over musket. I mean, I scale off of my opponent's damage. Probably not. Let's just take 25 damage. Upgrade hammer would be sick. Odds of getting upgrade hammer on day 8 is really low, right? Day 8, it's 0. No chance of getting diamond items yet. I still don't know if the average weapon shop lets me replace this musket. I'm also kind of poor. Poor. Okay. I don't know. Hopefully good enough.
Isn't with you, but if you insist.
It was good enough. Yep, self-recharges ammo. Scale up the AUG.
Come with no weapons, leave with big bargains.
It's not an item, it's silver. I want to use my upgrade on the eels. I don't think the rarity matters very much.
I suppose you'll go by
I'd rather
our
have the
weapons
gold now.
instead.
Let me look at these fights. So it's day 9. Bloodreef Captain. Crow's Nest Flagship. None of that does anything. Fool Arsenal's a lot of CDR. Enclave Revenant is just XP, but we're hitting our XP breakpoint no matter what. And Pharaoh's Con probably kills me, so we're not going there. I'll fish for the skill.
The Tyrant King sends his regards. I failed the coral.
Nice.
Haha. Now this will inspire the crew. Sail, no sail. I want what's right for you.
What's the skill do? It's effectively 10% cooldown reduction. We have a weapon and we have a tool.
Just toss that on my back and I'll trot it to your door.
No, Eels aren't a vehicle. We have crit from building Crescendo. Gumballs are great. There's more damage on the AUG. Yeah, so we lose to builds that don't have a lot of fast triggers. And we might still get out shielded by Turtle Shell, though God, I hope not. But, like, Crow's Nest Boards probably give us a lot of trouble.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
Okay, let's see. Wow, that is... Yep. Not enough scaling. Yeah, you can't just try to outscale this with damage, you just need a fast time to kill. We don't have a fast time to kill.
Time is an endless nap. Come on.
Didn't last long enough to hit the poison. Yeah, but we're not worried about dying to their damage. Their damage isn't what kills us. They could not have any damage on their board and they still win there, because we just can't kill through shield. That's the problem with these boards. They just can't kill through all the shield builds. We probably outscale Brick Buddies, but we can't beat the turtle shell barrel stuff. So Captain's Wheel is poison 2. Cutlass is also poison 2. It should be much faster. It's the default Vanessa board. It's so hard to hit, though.
My people need me.
Turtle Shell is not easy to find, and everything needs to be upgraded, too.
What's your favorite color? Mine is sadness.
cool. Barrel engine is almost as good. It's fine early, but like again, it falls off really hard. Turtle shell is what keeps you competitive. Like, you can outscale a barrel. You still need lighter? Not really. It's just a fast thing to get paste on anchor. Yeah, there's just so many medium items in Vanessa's pool.
See that plank? Walk it.
I've been watching your progress. At last, here you are.
No. Reel him in, I guess.
Orin was right. You are a quick study.
There's a lot of damage. Can survive with Astrolabe Pearl Puffer and still get the infinite. Sometimes. A lot of the time, that's not going to be enough. Like, I've had that board a bunch of times. Astrolabe's pretty terrible unless you have Turtle Shell. Like, it's the shell that makes the Pearl and Astrolabe good. It's the kind of thing that'll get you to, like, 7, 8, or 8 wins, but if you don't find, like, a gold or diamond Turtle Shell... Has to be diamond, right? Then it just falls off a cliff. Oh, I can't even... I guess I could sell both of these to get the anchor upgrade.
We take pride in our restorations.
I missed. It's just plus 12 damage on it.
Come on, it's just dust.
Uh-oh.
You should know, I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
Disconnect current moves the enchant.
See these tusks, right?
Yes? Oh, I didn't even think about that. I wasn't even not buying it because it was enchanted, though.
I believed in myself and I still lost.
You sell them before going in? Well, I don't want to sell these. They're giving scaling to my augmented weaponry every day. What happened there? We crit with an anchor eventually. Nice. Okay, so we want to take the weapon and tool off the board before we sell this feather. I can't take all the weapons off the board, but I can take the tools off the board.
Take your time. I'm pretty laid back.
I'm gonna do it like that. Because I'm getting cooldown reduction for having tools in play. So you want to have the... You want to get that cooldown back before removing the cooldown from the item. It's the same reason why you want to take Silencer off the board before selling the feathers and wings.
You leave it behind, someone else finds it. It all works out.
Please?
You warriors live to retire. Buy my weapons, and you might.
Please?
I hope you live long enough to reconsider.
I'll take this a trap, not token. I have many enemies. Now, I have one.
What? By anchor? I don't think we cut anchor. I think this is the board. And we're upgrading the anchor.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
This makes for a worse crescendo. Oh man, I don't know. Use Clam to insta-proc Eclipse? Yeah, but that doesn't do anything. It's just starting damage. Charge Wheel? No, it's not an activation. I feel like Dooley is the worst character late game, but if your goal is to just not go to the late game, then that doesn't matter.
Eat up, bulk up, get solid.
Yeah, I wouldn't put too much into those stats. I'm pretty sure as long as the opponent is triggering my Eels, this is good. I'm going for it. It's a cooler board.
Out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
Okay, or if my opponent's not doing anything, that's also acceptable. Okay, don't call opponents paid actors. Just respect opponents. Fighting 2 giant ice clumps on this day. Oh my. Dooley's running into... Yeah, I had that happen once. I'm playing the clam ever. Chocolate is also damage. Just too scared to sell it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm ever putting it back in, but... Sell skills unique to Vanessa. Where are we on this? Barnacle Crusted is fine. That is an aquatic. When you use an aquatic, haste a weapon is good. Oceanic Rush kind of fine. Vehicle things you want? Oh yeah, we're getting full value out of out of full arsenal now.
I told you. I'm done with Pelago. The Bazaar's the only sea I sail.
Finding the skill info here.
Last time Waits crossed, you were just a girl. You've come a long way.
Not like the haste on this matters, right?
Target acquired. Engaging. Disregard intel. Target threat level 8.
You have at least a grain of wisdom, since you have come to me.
Easy rapid thaw.
Your enlightenment is mine.
The vehicle skill I think was good too. I don't know what it does, but I know the vehicle skills are pretty good. I can't imagine it's better than rapid thaw.
My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Are you sure?
I think it's like cooldown reduction for all of your non-vehicles. Shit. No, I didn't crit.
Eyes on the ground.
Yeah. Opponent too slow. Yeah, they're a little better into the non-infinites than we are. This has been my problem with Eels, is it feels like if you play Eels, you're really hoping to just run into, like, infinite pigs and pufferfishes and dualies. But, like, the other fair builds just tear you apart if you're playing this. Also might have griefed me.
I am the last daughter of House Corzina.
It's most of the
My
meta.
father lives through
Yeah, I mean that's just the way it goes, right? It's not really most of the meta. This just happened every time that I've tried to play Eels. Like, you'll have good matchups, but your bad matchups are just so bad. You can't really play through your bad matchups. That was with augmented weaponry too. I'm pretty sure the Cutlass version of the board also loses there. It's not like we lost because of the ship pivot. Well, okay. I'm gonna take a quick break. Be back in like 2 minutes. When we get back, we will play some more. Hope you guys stick around.